Hi friends, welcome to the Cozy Cottage Crochet podcast channel. My name is Hannah and this is a special midweek video because I have some time sensitive things to share with you. I actually did record a podcast this morning that will go up on Saturday morning. It's Tuesday night right now. But this video is going to go live tomorrow morning because there are 3 time sensitive things. Well, only 2 of them are time sensitive. Maybe all 3, I don't know. I just want to share some things with you. This is totally an enabling video, okay? I am here to yarn enable you. If you do not have the funds or you don't want to purchase anything that I'm about to show you, please do not feel bad about that. I personally, like last year, I think I bought almost 0 yarn. There are 2 things that I save up for every year, and there are 2 things I'm going to show you. So one of them is an advent calendar for Christmas, and I literally save for like 6 months. I usually order one in June, and then it arrives in November, and I have it during the month of December. And the other one is yarn from Ula Lia, which is a Kickstarter, which usually kicks off in June. So I'm going to show you 2 of those things as well as one other Christmassy thing. They're time sensitive because the Kickstarter closes in less than 30 days. The Twice Shared Sheep Advent box launched 2 days ago, and they have a set number of ones that they have availability for, and already a third of them are gone. And then the Advent calendar that I ordered also is only available until the supplies run out. So, like I said, this is an enabling video. I'm just gonna show you some fun things. If you wanna stick around for that, I would love to have you. If this makes you feel any kind of way and you're like, I feel bad, I don't know, please skip this video. There'll be a regular podcast video going up on Saturday. So the first thing I wanna show you is an advent calendar. Now, if you don't know what a yarn advent calendar is, it basically, usually, is 24 20-gram minis and 100 gram skein that you open one every day during the month of December leading up till Christmas, and the 100 gram skein on Christmas Day. Usually, depending on who you get your advent from, you could have 20 gram minis. They would be in sock weight generally, but you can also find advent calendars that have DK weight. You can find them that have 10 gram minis. There's some variations. Also, usually there is extra treats included, so you might have some stitch markers or some candy or like a project bag depending on who you get it from. I try to order an advent calendar from a different place every single year just because I like to spread the wealth, share my support as much as I can. I have had advent calendars in the past from a homespun house, from 5 Borough Yarn Company, from Malia Made It. Oh my gosh, that one was so great. The homespun, they're all great, okay? They're all great. There was one I had last year. Last year was Woolly Mama Yarns, which is a UK-based company. And this year, I want to share with you the one that I ordered. And so many people, it seems like, are putting out their advent calendars earlier and earlier every year. Like, I saw listings go up in March, in April, in May, and these are sold out. Like, you cannot get them anymore. And I love that people can plan that far in advance, but that is not in my budget. Like, I start saving like 6 to 9 months before to order something, so I'm never ready to purchase anything until June. So I love that dyers are being that proactive, but that's just not how my life works to order an advent calendar in March. Maybe it's your life, maybe it works perfectly for you, that's wonderful, but I couldn't even really look until this month in June. And I crowdsourced on Instagram for people that still had advents open or maybe hadn't announced yet. And a lovely friend named Dolores sent me the one that I was like, oh man. And it's this one. This is the Instagram post. It is Curiouser and Curiouser. It's by Candy Shop Yarns. I will link their Instagram below because this you have to purchase through Instagram. It's not a listing as far as I can tell on her website. If it is, I will put that link down below, but for me, the way I had to order it was I submitted a Google form through her website, and then she sent me an invoice. So it says, I'll just read it to you. Step through the looking glass and join Alice on a magical journey this December. From the moment she tumbles down the rabbit hole, each day of our Wonderland themed advent calendar reveals delightful surprises. Meet whimsical characters like the Cheshire Cat and the ever-rushed White Rabbit, and discover curious colorways that capture the enchanting spirit of Wonderland. The countdown to Christmas crescendos in the Queen of Hearts court, where you will discover royal decrees, whimsical court proceedings, or possibly the secrets behind the Queen's tarts. Inside the box, you will find 24 individually wrapped 20-gram mini skeins and a few themed extras. And then, of course, you can have a 100-gram skein on Christmas Day as well. Let me see if I can pull up what the form looked like. Yeah, so on her link tree on Instagram, and this is the link that I will put, is the link tree, not the Instagram post. You can click on the 2024 advent calendar, and she has a base for fingering weight sock yarn, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. There's DK yarn, 75% merino, 25% nylon, and there is a lace weight mohair version. 64% kid mohair, 36% silk. And it's Alice in Wonderland themed, y'all. That is so cool. So I'm gonna leave a link to this. I am not affiliated with this dyer at all. I get no kickbacks from this. This is not a thing like that makes me any money. I just think it's super cool, and I wanted to share it with you because there are a limited quantity of these available. The second thing I want to share with you is that the Twice Sheared Sheep Advent Calendar launched. Now, this is not a yarn advent calendar. It is a making tools advent calendar. The reason I am telling you about it is because they launched on Monday, 2 days ago, not even 2 days ago. It has not even been like a full 48 hours. And a third of them are gone already, which is crazy to me. Also, I want to give you the link because if you are planning on ordering this and you use the link down below and the coupon code, you will get $25 off the total purchase for being in their early bird special. So if you're gonna order it, use the link and then use the code that I'm gonna provide you in the description box below to get $25 off. I will show you, I got the advent calendar last year as basically a gift for getting 30 referrals. I am an affiliate with Twice Sheared Sheep. Y'all know that if you're around here. I just love what they do. I really love what they do. I've never been unhappy with anything I've ever ordered from them. And their sock gluer is my favorite invention of all time. So because there was 30 referrals in the second quarter or the third quarter of 2023, that means 30 people purchased from my affiliate link. They sent me an advent calendar, and I have put aside most of it for my giveaway bin to give back to y'all in the future because y'all helped me get it. So I cannot tell you, I have no clue what's gonna be in the 2024 advent calendar, but I can show you the kinds of things that were in the 2023 advent calendar. There was a mug that I did not receive because they had a cup, like basically I got one of the extra advent boxes and it just didn't make it in there. They gave me some yarn instead. So I assume there's gonna be some kind of drinkware, but all of this stuff, ooh, let me show you. This is the box it comes in. I have all kinds of other stuff in that box right now. Oh no, I'm dropping everything. These are all things that came in the advent calendar. So I'll just show you. There is chain row counter and a shorty pattern counter. Oh my God, look at that penguin. This is all stuff that's gonna be in my giveaway box. This is really hard for me to show you this one, but it is a narwhal stitch marker. Adorable. There is some snowflake stitch markers. There is some cord organizers. Now this, I got the knitting box. You can get a crochet box. So instead of knitting specific tools, you will get crochet specific tools when available. So this is a knitting specific tool. It is a cord organizers, which are super cute. There is a shawl or scarf cuff, and you can use this to help keep a scarf around your neck. There are knitting extension cords. These are awesome. There was fold over clothing tags. There's only one of these left because I used a couple. But I'm gonna give one away. These are the cutest to me. These might actually, I don't know if I can let these go because every time I look at them, I'm like, oh my God, so cute. They're tiny little knitting progress keepers that are cats. So far it's still in the giveaway box. There's also left and right side, which is very helpful. There was a big panda, what am I saying? Project bag. It's a big project bag with a zipper on the back as well. fact, I will put all of those things in there. So those were all in the advent calendar. This skein of beautiful merino yarn was in the advent calendar. And that's just the stuff that I put away in the giveaway box. There was also a pair of scissors that I have been using since it came in. So those are somewhere out in the living room. There were some buttons. What else? What else? What else? Like I said, I have a bunch of other random things in this box at the moment that is not related to Twice Sheared Sheep. I will show you this in a second. Obviously, that's a sock ruler. Oh, yes. There's some, okay. I have more things to show you. So there's a 10. So you will for sure get a 10 in the second advent calendar. And they also came out with these, they're called tin dividers. They look like this. So if you've ever had a Notions tin like this, these are like hand done. This is a print, obviously, but the illustration itself is hand done by the founder, which is so amazing. So you can actually divide the tin and keep your stuff separate. And it goes all the way to the lid, so nothing will get tangled up. These are cable locks for knitting, which again, you would get if you ordered the knit box, but not the crochet box, because of course you don't have cables. But yeah, this is really cool. There was also a penguin. Oh my God. A little penguin stitch marker tin. There was a polar bear. Look at his little paw. This I am keeping only because I want to try it and test it out and then report back to you. It is a tensioning ring. Let's see if I can pull this out. Rustling. Oh no. It is a peacock feather. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh yeah, you can. It's a peacock feather. So this actually, you can just slide it on any finger and it will tension your yarn for you. I have never used one of these. I know some people rave about them and I'm really interested in trying it. So I'm gonna try it and report back on the main channel as to whether or not I think that is helpful, worth your money. I tension my yarn really weirdly, honestly. So we'll see. Another thing that was in here is a work until measuring tape, which is like such a clever invention. You put it, like say you have a pattern that's like, you're making a hat and it's like, work until you reach 10 inches. Instead of getting your measuring tape out every single time, this is basically a stitch marker and you can set this wherever you want on the measuring tape and then literally just hold it up and be like, nope, haven't got there yet. Nope, haven't got there yet. And it will, every single round you can tell if you've gotten there or not. So that's ingenious. This was a special sock ruler that was exclusive only to the box. It has penguins on it. So cute. And then the other thing that was exclusive was their Yarn to Go carousel, which was a brand new product. It's basically, I believe this is available. This is available for pre-order on their website right now. So let me show you. You do this, you put it together. This has a strap, so you can attach this to the strap. That is the rustliest. I'm sorry if you're listening to on headphones. Okay, I'm done rustling. You can put your cake of yarn on this, put this on your wrist, and then literally just knit straight from this. Walk around knitting from this. Or you can put it on the base, which it has magnets to attach to the base. Oh, I'm not aligned properly. There. It has magnets to attach to the base, and it literally just, you just work from this, and it spins, and it has little grippies on the bottom. So it's basically like a yarn carousel, which means you'll never get tangles. I think it's ingenious. I love it. And this is one of the products that they were like, you've never seen this before. It's not been on the website before. They like to put stuff like that in their advent calendars. So you will get stuff that is not available on their website in the advent calendar for sure. So that's the kind of stuff they had in the last year's calendar. If you want to purchase it, like I said, use the link below. get your $25 off. I don't know how long they're going to be available for because a third of them are already gone. So I'm fascinated to see what the 2024 calendar by them has, in what kind of things are in that. But like there will be yarn. So there was 2 balls of yarn in mine from 2023. But I'm sure there will be yarn. I'm sure there will be some kind of drinkware. I'm sure there will be like a row counter and a special unique tin with beautiful art by the founder. And then there'll be some products that they literally have invented just for this. So there's a time limit on that. Full disclosure, y'all know I am an affiliate with Twice Shared Sheep. So if you purchase an advent calendar through the link below, it doesn't affect the purchase at all, but it will send me a little money, which will support the channel. The last thing I want to tell you about is something, again, I am not affiliated with this. I don't make any money. I just think it's freaking awesome. It is Ula Lia Kickstarter for 2024-25 is launching. And it is Mongolian yarn, it is ethical yarn, and it is amazing quality. And you get it for cheap, so cheap, so cheap. I have 2 to show you. I think I have participated for 3 years in a row now. Maybe 4 years. Maybe this is my 4th year. Oh my gosh. So I know maybe 3. I have some, I couldn't dig it out because my stash is a mess. I have some blue sheep wool fingering weight yarn from them. I also have some gray fingering weight cashmere. If you want to buy cashmere, cashmere is hella expensive, y'all. Like when I was at Rhinebeck, I looked at cashmere and I was like $50 for like 25 grams. It is phenomenally expensive. If you want to buy cashmere, I believe, I don't know how much 1 skein is, but like when I was looking at it, I believe that 7 or 8 skeins of cashmere yarn is like just over $200, which is a lot of money, but it is, I mean, you're gonna get, what's 400 times 8? 2,400 yards of cashmere yarn. And I have some gray cashmere yarn from 2 years ago, and it is just so soft. I have an idea of what I want to make with it as a poncho, and I just can't get my mind around how to work out the construction at the moment, so it's still in my stash. This yarn is what I have left. This is Antique Ruby 100% yak wool. I have 2 of these left. I made a, what cardigan? The Darjeeling cardigan I made with this in mohair held double. It's one of my favorite cardigans. I freaking love it. I loved every minute of knitting with this, and it's sustainable. It's from Mongolia, and it's literally from free range brushed animals. If they're not being like, it's ethical in every sense of the word. And you literally can trace this yarn down to the actual animal, which is so cool. So this is from a couple years ago. That's 100% yak yarn. This is the yarn from last year. This is, I bought an advent calendar last year, and I bought this last year. I bought some Ula Lia baby camel wool, which I have never had in my stash ever. It is, I got raspberry, which you may be like, that's the same color you just showed. Nope. This is much redder. You can see the difference. This is like a maroon. This is the colorway Antique Ruby. This is raspberry. So those are very different colors. And like I said, I have blue, dark navy blue sheep wool from the very first time I ordered, and I have some dark gray cashmere as well in my stash. This is 430 yards for 100 grams. And it's baby camel wool. It's so cool. And all of their labels have information on the free range animals, the ethical treatment, and all of that. So it's amazing. I have never had a bad experience. If you're getting it as a Christmas present, there's a chance it may not show up by Christmas. Mine showed up in January, but that's because of, you know, it's just sometimes there's delays getting out of Mongolia. He is very communicative. I've never had any issues. I have never even been remotely worried that I was not going to get my yarn. And it is just such a, not only a worthy cause, but when you back the Kickstarter, you get such a discount that it is insane. So I will put links to all 3 of these things below, to the Candy Shop Yarns Alice in Wonderland advent calendar, to the Twice Shirred Sheep yarn tool, maker tool advent calendar, along with the coupon code for $25 off. And I will put a link to the Kickstarter as well for Ula plus Lia, if obviously you have to wait. So on all 3 of these is not instant gratification, right? Like, you're gonna get the advent calendars in November. You're gonna get the Ula plus Lia yarn. It hasn't even been spun yet. But it will show up probably December, maybe early January. That's when I got mine. But when I tell you it is worth the wait, it is worth the wait. I love their sheep wool, I love their cashmere, I love their baby yak, and I hope I'm gonna love the camel. It's super soft. So I will put those links directly down below in the description, and leave me a comment below if you've been enabled because I just think it's super awesome. And I love to support people. I love to share the love. A rising tide lifts all boats. And like I said, this is stuff I have purchased and used and loved myself. So have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all on Saturday when the podcast episode goes live. Bye, friends.